Okay, we will start now. Thank you for joining us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We have people from different parts of the world, I know. And well, I'm Veronica Rodriguez Luna, one of your facilitators in the course workshop Virtual International Collaboration. And we also have Diana Hernandez, who will speak in a while. And there is also another facilitator whose name is Cesar Martinez. He will be also in touch with you. He might probably join us. The thing is that he has a high position in the university and he is at a meeting now, but he hopes he can join us in a moment. But Cesar Martinez will be in touch with you too. And well, I'm going to begin by showing you around the Eminus platform and giving you some words about the training. And then Diana is going to tell you a little bit about evaluation, so you can be taking notes while we are presenting. And then at the end, you can just make questions. And we have schedule this meeting for 1.5 hours so that we have time to listen to you too. We would like some of you, well, everybody to introduce themselves, but we will do that before we leave after Diana has presented her part. So, and well, again, welcome to this training, which is about the COIL methodology. This is a methodology that was developed in 2005 in the State University of New York in the United States, and it was developed by John Rubin. This methodology is also called virtual exchange. In Brazil, they call it Brazilian virtual exchange, and in the United States, they also call it like global classroom. So the COIL methodology has different names, but the basic idea is that students are able to do projects online with students from other universities in other parts of the world. So this is basically what we do in the methodology. And this is what we're going to do. We are going to be doing some activities so that you can find a partner during the course. You can find a partner and start designing your activities, selecting tools, decide on the evaluation for you to be able to implement the virtual exchange next term during the fall. If you remember, in the call for proposals, one of the requirements was that you implement the virtual exchange next term. So this is important to remember. This is something that we will be following up to. And well, again, you can write your questions, and at the end we can discuss them. And so I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. Because I want to show you around the Eminus platform. That it's the platform where we are going to be interacting most of the time when you're working online. And it is. Can you see it now? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So the first part that you're going to see in the platform is the content, the main content page. When you start and land on the course, you will find the content. In the content page, you have the competence, the general competence. I hope you have had some time to read it, because here you will read what you are expected to do at the end of this course. We have some general information regarding previous knowledge, the course length, the language. The language of this training is English, because we also have the version of the same training. We have it in Spanish and in French language. You can find the course content here in general and some summary of the author's curriculum vitae. Check that you can also click on the modules in this part. You will find them above, but also in here, you can click on each module. And you have the basic references and some additional references that you might also want to have a look at. These are the ones that you are going to find in the platform. Also, you can download the course and print it, There are some professors who prefer to have it in a printed version, and they read in a printed version, and they just participate in the forum. So here you can download it and print it. And you can also download the course of activities, the course activities, sorry, the calendar. You can print it here and download it and print it. So this is another part, because you will find it in the doubts forum too. And well, here, as I told you, you will also find each module from the welcome to each module, but you can also find them below. And it's important that before you work in each forum, that you check the contents in each module. I'm going to show you module 1. Well, now we are working on the welcome this week, which is week 1, but next week we will start module 2, and each module is going to be similar. You will have the name of the module, the week. This module is has 2 weeks to be accomplished. Then you have the competence that you are expected to achieve in each module, the competence of each module. So after the competence in each module, you will find the activities, previous activities before posting your product in the forum. Here, for example, you will watch a video, well, 2 videos actually, about interdisciplinary teamwork. And this is also about interdisciplinary teamwork, but this was recorded by All in College. And this was recorded in Universidad Veracruzana. It's about teamwork, interdisciplinary teamwork, because the partner that you are going to be working with during this course should be from another discipline. This is also another of the principles of COIL. You are going to work with someone who is not from your discipline. And after the explanations there, you will find the exercises. In the first module, you have a module activity 1. I will show you where you will post it. And in each module, you will find links, different links, where you will find more information that you will be able to read before you do the activity. And it's important to notice that in each module, you are going to be working on forums. So all the products that you develop for each module will be uploaded in the forum. So in forum 2, you will upload the products for module 1, for weeks 2 and 3. And if you notice, if we click on module 2, it's the same. You will upload your activity in forum 3, and the same in the other modules, right? It's like you do the activities, and everything is going to be uploaded to the forums. So I'm going to show you where the forums are. Here, if you click on this icon where that seems speech bubbles, well, it has forums. And in here, we have noticed that some people have already participated. You see, we have 6 new participations. You are going to find the doubts forum. If you have been able to explore the platform, you will find the doubts forum. And here you will find the calendar of the course activities that Diana is going to explain to you more carefully in a moment. And also here you will find an invitation for a special workshop that was designed for you, for all the professors who are doing the training in this edition. And it is called Formación de Pares Interdisciplinarios en Ambientes COIL. It's going to be in Spanish. So if you don't speak Spanish, we're really sorry, but so far we don't have the version in English of this workshop. And if you want to register to this forum, well, you will click here, and you need to register to this workshop. Sorry, to this workshop. You click here and you register to the workshop, and you can find more information about the workshop here in the Doubts forum. It's going to be on March 17th at 10 a.m. Mexico City time. We hope you can join us. But again, it's going to be in Spanish, and it's going to be very helpful when you are in module 1 for you to find a partner. Here they will give you more principles, more guidelines for you to be able to find a partner. And well, again, if we want to participate in Forum 1, I advise you to start reading. If you haven't done so, start reading your all participants' information, and you practice. If you want to participate for the first time, remember that you have an icon here below, down on the right. Down on the right, you have this icon here. You click on the icon, and then you will start writing your here what you are expected here to your introduction here. And also in each forum, apart from writing what you're expected here, you can upload files, right? Here they give you the option to upload any files, and then you open it and you publish your participation. Yeah, so here, if you haven't been able to participate in the forum yet, again, I invite you to start doing it so that you have the chance to reply to the other participants. If you wait until the end, you won't be able to reply, or at least the other participants won't be able to read your information. And again, you need to click on this icon and start writing. But you can also reply here. Check if you want to reply, for example, to Carla Figueira. You just click reply, and you notice that you are going to reply to this specific person. Yes, here it's important because sometimes you don't remember, or you get lost and you say, oh, I'm replying to, okay. And check that in the replies, you can also upload files, right? You can reply here and upload files. So this is what you're going to be doing. And in each forum, it's going to be the same structure. You start with a forum name, the instructions, what you are expected to pay attention to, in this case, cohesion, coherence, clarity of ideas, and then you start participating. So these are the forums. Check that we have the DAOS forum, but the ones that are going to be evaluated are from forum 1 to the shared syllables. Yeah, to the shared syllables. So these are the forums that are going to be evaluated. And any doubt that you have, you can just post it here, or you can send us an internal message. If we click here below the forums, you will find messages for you to be able to send internal messages. And here again, if you click in the plus icon, if you click on the plus, then you write your text here. Again, you have the chance to upload files, but you need to select the person who you are going to. Well, this is the course. You make sure that it is English. Then you select the person. For example, Andrea, you select, you add the subject, and then you send it. You can save it as a draft or just dismiss it. Yes, but this is a way in which you can communicate internally in the Eminus platform through the messages here or the icon on the left. But you also have, if you want to communicate with the facilitators, you also have our email address because we have been in touch with you. And you can also check the members. Just below the forms, you find the messages, and up the forms, you find the members here. If you want to, well, learn more about the facilitators, you can view the profile, check their profile. This is Diana's profiles, and check her email. You can send her an email too. Or we have the other facilitators, Cesar and myself, and the other participants in the course. There are some people who haven't updated their profile. Some of you have, but there are some people missing. And again, if you want to check their profiles, you just view profiles, check what they have written. For example, Spanish, he speaks 100% Spanish, just 50% of English, and check that he has his alternate mail. You can write an email to him to Gmail. If you don't want to send an internal message, you can send him an email by Gmail. But again, you will find this information in the members section. Clicking here in plus and viewing profiles. This is how you're going to find more information about the participants in the course. And this is another icon that you should be familiar with, these activities. You will need to post just one activity. Check most of the work will be delivered in the forums, but here there is only one module, one activity that it starts on March 14th and it ends on March 27th. So this is the module activity. This is the only one activity that you have. Again, you are going to write your text here. You can upload your files and save the information and we will receive it. So if this is activities icon, check that we have one activity. We don't have exams. And again, we have the members, the forums, and the messages. If you notice in each forum, we have the start time or the start date and the end date. So if you notice, the first forum is due March 13th. We are starting forum 2 on March 14th, and it will end on March 27th. And here you will find, well, all the dates. And you are expected to deliver your final activity, which is the shared syllabus, on May 16th. And well, I don't know if you have any question about the course or the Eminus platform so far. Anything else that you want to mention apart from what I have said? Okay, okay, I'm reading in the chat. Herman, you don't have the username and platform passport information to enter. Okay, please, I will ask you to check them. I don't remember how to say that in English. The emails that are not accepted by your institution, probably, and no deseados, we say in Spanish, or the trash email. You will probably have it there, but we will send it to you again. Thank you for letting me know about this. You will receive your username and platform from this email, big@uvmx. So make sure that you check the trash email. You may have it there. If not, don't worry, we will send it to you again today when we finish the meeting. So you will get your username and password information.
Okay, thank you.
Diana,
I was checking spam mail.
Yeah, thank you. But Diana, thank you. You will send it today. Thank you, Diana. Any other question or comment? Are you getting familiar with the Eminus platform? Yes. Thank you. Okay, if you don't have any question or comment about the Eminus, then we will have Diana. She will share more information about the course. And thank you for your attention.
Hello, everyone. I said hello before, but probably not everyone was in yet. Hello, Vero. Thank you for the micro. I'm going to give you some tips. This is about tips and perhaps a little bit of detailing on what Veronica has just explained. First of all, I'm going to share my own. Could you please help me to let me share my
Yes, Diana, just a moment. I will give you the permission to. Just a moment. You can share it now.
Wow, are you watching? Okay, this is the same page as Veronica has explained you. Just a few tips, like in the left-hand corner, the upper, you can open the menu a little wider. So if it's necessary, Another tip is when you get, probably you got a video explaining how you can change your profile name here up in the upper side right hand, like here. You can change your profile, writing down, first of all, your name and probably some information about academic things or languages or whatever you want to write down, probably your phone number or mobile number. So if you got to get in touch by WhatsApp in a short group or whatever, then you just put click save changes if necessary. Probably some of you already made it. And getting back to the course, I want to get again into the forums and explain a little bit about the calendar and the participations and evaluation. Can you see the calendar? Yes. Okay.
Yes, Diana.
On this calendar, we're going to follow through the weeks, making specific activities, and we got some points. As you can see here, you may get 5 points just by saying hello to everyone in the first forum, the welcome forum. But what you got to do, you got to publish your own profile, and then you get with the pictures or with everything you want to share with us. But also, you got to make comments about your friends, your new teammates, and then you at least a couple of them. So you can get 1 point for each comment you make on one of your classmates. That helps you because you got to know each other and read their profiles. So when you get to the module, to the second and third module, you got to choose a teamwork to collaborate. So it's good to make comments on some of the teammates, the other professors. And I also want to share you, but I don't think you can make it like this. I'm gonna explain you about what exactly you have to do on each of the modules. For example, on the first week, what you have to do is share a picture, share personal information on this, and personal and professional information. And also you can share work environment or social. Sorry, Kenya, I think you got your micro open. Thank you. So three important things you have to do here. One is sharing a picture. Second is personal information. And third will be overall professional information. And also you can include work environment or social context or whatever project you got around you. And the module 1, which will be on the second and third week, you'll participate in the forum 2. In this forum 2, what you have to do exactly will be watching a video there is a video, the module 1 you have to watch. Then you download an archive, a file, an example to make your own profile more complete. So everyone shares almost the same information. So you got an example on it, and then you got to share it. But you once you share it on the forum too, you also have to read the other professors' profile and also make a comment at least in 4 of them, so you can complete 10 points. As you can see, these are individual activities. So far, everything is individual. Everyone is working alone. At the third forum, you have to choose some classmates to make a group.
Ella que está hablando es como hindú, ¿no? Tiene un acento hindú.
Diana, I think your microphone is off. We cannot listen to you.
Not at all?
Now we
Sorry.
can. It was off.
Since the beginning. Oh.
No. At some point, it went off.
Yeah, for some minutes.
Okay, I'm sorry. So what I'm getting back to will be to
Forum 3, I guess, Diana.
okay, forum 3. On forum 3, you have to choose from other professors who do you want to work with to make the collaboration project. And in that moment, what you have to do is first choose one and contact him or contact them and make one questionnaire which needs to integrate the profile information of all of you. There is a sample of it, and you got the file to use as a framework, and then you have to publish on this forum. On the forum 4, then you're gonna be working with your teammates, but you have to elaborate 3 student learning outcomes for all of you, that has to fit to everyone's interest. That's not an easy job to do. So you have to talk by yourself in your own video conference, video meetings, and make sure you get those student learning outcomes to fit into the groups of interest. As you can see, you're gonna publish it, one file for the team, only one file. For example, if you got one file published and there are 3 or 2 professors working, the other professor don't have to publish it again, but each one of the team members have to make a comment to other teams. So in order to get 3 more points for it. On the forum 5, on the mod, which will be making a table with 3 or 4 activities, task activities as you design, as you decide that it will make good activities for the students to collaborate. And you have again to upload to publish the file again in the forum 5, and you have to make comments to other teams. So in the forum 4 and 5, you can see that it will be teams work publishing. So you have to read each other's, and you have to make comments between you. That means that if someone didn't get the time to publish on forum 4, cannot ask for delayed or permission to publish late, because the activity it's finished. Everyone is going already to the forum 5, and there will be no communication between you anymore in the forum that it's already closed. So make sure that you comment on the deadlines before deadline is because it will be very difficult, or probably we won't be able to open up the forum again. And by getting to the week 7, which will be by the end of April, you will probably get already all the content that you have to be that you're going to use on the course that you're going to make the next period. You have to share it again, and then you have to read it, to read other teams, what are they going to do? You may get good ideas, or you may have ideas to help them to improve the work that they are planning. So it's very important that you share your comments on the forum before the forum closes, so that will let you to enhance and to improve the work that every team is doing. And by the end of this week course, you're going to share a complete syllabus. And it's very important again that you publish it on the forum, so everyone can read it and perhaps give you feedback, and that will be a good collaboration group on this big course. So the evaluation process and assigning the points is going to be based on this column. And if you got any more questions, we'll be give space now for you to ask. Thank you. I'm gonna stop sharing and give you the micro, Veronica, and if anyone else wants to ask again.
Okay, thank you, Prosperson. I don't know if that is a name. Oh, well, do you have a question, Prosperson? Well, that's the name that I can see there. I think. Do you have a
I have one question. I have one question to ask. In the last section, which course we will do? it will be in the choice of the teacher, the lecturer or professor of. It will be assigned by the group.
Okay. Your question was about the last activity, the last evaluation. Sorry, because I didn't get it quite clearly.
My question is about the last evaluation. I want to know which course we will do. It will be as a choice by the professor or by the group. I want to know which course it will be.
Yes. Diana, can I answer about the last evaluation? Okay.
I didn't get the
answer?
question clear.
Okay, I will answer. I will answer. Okay, first person. What you're going to do is in the last, as a final evaluation, is to deliver or send a syllabus. Yes, a final syllabus, because in each module of the course you will be doing some activities that will be all recorded in this syllabus. For example, here in the first forum now, you are just breaking the ice, right? You are meeting each other. You are starting to read the profiles so that in the next module, you can find a partner to do the syllabus or to do the planning of the project for the virtual exchange next term in the fall. So what you're going to do during the other modules is like to write the student learning outcomes in pairs, to design the activities, to design an evaluation, to select the tools for communication among students during the collaboration, and everything that you are doing in each module, it's going to be recorded in this format of the syllabus, which is going to be the last activity, the syllabus that you will have all together complete after you have done all the activities in the modules. I hope I have explained myself clearly.
Thank you. I have hear you clearly. Thank you.
Thank you. Paco Alvarez, yes.
Hey, hi, good morning. Everyone hear me fine? Yeah?
More or less. I can't hear you clearly, but I will try to understand.
Okay, thank you. My question is about the selection of my partner. Is for research areas, for education background, or is someone that I prefer to work with? What is the criteria to select my partner, my team in this work? Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Mira, well, now, in this first forum is the welcome forum. They are posting their pictures and giving general information about each person, right? And in the next forum, they are going to, each participant is going to upload their profile with like the professional profile with some information that we are requesting, right? In that forum, you will be able to read each participant's discipline and areas of interest. And you will have the chance to discuss during the forum or by internal message or by email the topics, for example, of one of your school subjects. In my case, I teach English, and I will read, for example, the profiles, and I'm going to find a partner who is not from my same area, because COIL also promotes interdisciplinary work. And I will try to find someone, for example, from computing. We will find topics in our school subject that might be like similar, or if not very similar, how my area can help my partner's area to have students do a project together. Yes, So this is the idea. This is COIL. You find a partner, and with this partner who is not from your same discipline, together design activities for the students to do them online and have a final product next term during the fall, so that your students have the opportunity to exchange ideas and talk about the discipline online and in English. Because if you are taking the training in English, we are expecting that you are going to do the collaboration in English. In the Veracruzana, we have many cases of, for example, Mexicans and Colombians doing COIL in English because they want to practice English, or Mexicans and people from Argentina doing COIL in English, again, because they want to practice their English. And the people who are taking the training now in Spanish are going to do the collaboration in Spanish. And we have people who are taking the training now in French because they want their students to practice French language. So that was like my answer. But again, it's important that you know that you should find a partner in the next forum, that you're going to find a partner, not from your same discipline, but a partner that will have a project with you, that can design a project together with you for your students to do it. For example, as I said, someone from English and from computing, what they have done sometimes is like they compare like the laws that they have in Colombia regarding security online, and in the laws that they have in Mexico, and they do it in English. But in my case, because English is the objective, but I don't know if Diana can talk a little bit about her experience. She is from dentistry area, and she has done COIL with a professor, for example, from Romania, who is in the architecture area. And together, her students worked and developed a project. I don't know if you want to say just a little bit, Diana, so that they have an idea about what they are going to do, because it seems that because of your answers, your questions, that you don't know very much about the COIL methodology, but that's why you are taking the training. And it seems that we need to give you a little bit more information about the methodology before we continue.
I want to complete a little bit some tips. I did COIL with architecture discipline, and it was interesting because we make teams with our students, and they work together to design dental office. So they found something in common to work on, and designing a professional dental office, and they got to explain each other what do you need in an office, and then they made the design of it. But another good experience for me was when I worked with some engineering, mechanical engineering and industrial engineering group. What I did was making a searching strategy about the security and labor risk that we have in our own professional work. And they designed a special matrix to measure the risks that we have in the two different disciplines, professional works, and also the health risk that we are exposed when we are in the professional laboral environment. So also we also explored what does the engineering students eat when they are at the university, or what the dental school students eat while they are students at the university. So the point is that COIL present us with the wide opportunity to make our students to enhance their own formation, opening to global competences, intercultural competences, communication competences. That's what COIL wants us to make as internationalization of the curriculum of the students. They have to open up the perspective or the worldview, thinking on what other professions do, and also what other countries, other students do in the widening perspective. So probably looking activities that are not specifically of each discipline, but what they can get together to make them collaborate, to make them get together and talk and compare themselves and compare the others, recognizing where are they and where are the others. I'm not sure if I could explain enough.
Yes, I just want to add that part, that what is very important is that you identify how your students can collaborate. Remember, this is not a mirror class. Colombians call it clase espejo. No. This is not a mirror class. In a mirror class, the focus is the professor and giving lecture. Here in COIL, the focus are the students, that they are the ones who are going to be collaborating, who are going to be communicating, sharing information, and together they will do certain activities to have a final product. The final product might be a PowerPoint presentation, a video that is recorded, an essay. You decide depending on your area, right? But again, it should be also about your discipline. For example, as Diana was saying, she's from the dentistry area. They talk about health security and they work with engineering. They didn't talk about something else. They talk about the discipline. And of course, the plus here is that you are doing it with someone from another country. You are going to do your collaboration in English. Even if we will have people, for example, from Argentina and Mexico doing the collaboration, I'm glad that you are going to do it in English. And also, of course, you have people from one or two more different cultures. I don't know if you want to ask something else. And well, let me see the chat. I teach English as a second language to students from different careers. Yes, that's great. You know, it's good because, for example, in my case that I teach English, I know I can work with any discipline. That's good because they say, well, we can just help them translate, or if my students write in English and your students have more experience in English, your students like can correct my students' essays, we can exchange essays. So with English, you can work with any discipline, of course, for sure. And well, before we continue, I would like now everybody please to introduce themselves. We said that it will be 1 hour and a half. I hope you have time, but we won't take longer. I hope you just can say, please, your name, country, institution, talk a little bit about your discipline so that everybody can hear what you're doing, can identify, read your names. And you know, something very important I want to tell you is that one of the most difficult challenges in the COIL methodology around the world, because you know, this training, COIL trainings are happening in every country, and also it's in different regions of the world, right? In the US, we have mostly the SUNY COIL Center. In Europe, they have uni collaboration. they receive a lot of people and they train a lot of people in Europe regarding the COIL methodology, and in Asia we have another university, and also in South Africa we have a students initiative in Veracruzana is working with many Latin Americans mostly, but we are also working with people from other parts of the world. So I want just to tell you that the COIL methodology before the pandemic was a very important methodology because it's helping students who will not be able to travel around the world, or at least to one institution, because they don't have the resources. So COIL is helping a lot with the topic of equity, inclusion, and this is why in Veracruzana we promote it, because we have students who have very low income, and the only way they will be able to communicate with someone from another culture is through technology. That's why COIL is very valuable. Like we have testimonials, very, very enriching testimonials from students, and you will see, and I thank you for taking the courage to be trained in this methodology, that you will see how valuable it will be for your students and for you too. So please, if you would like to say again your name, country, institution, and your discipline. Who would like to begin, please?
I would like to begin.
Thank you.
Okay, my name is Paula Alvarez. I am an English teacher. I teach students from different careers. This semester, I'm working with students from engineering, in mechanics, and in electricity, and also students from computer science programs. I'm from Santiago, Chile. Yeah, and I'm very happy to listen to this last part, because most of my students at Duoc UC, that's the name of the institution, they come from very, very vulnerable backgrounds. Yeah, and yeah, what you said, like they don't have the opportunity to travel, to know that the rest of the world, and I'm very enthusiastic about it. So thank you so much.
Thank you. You know, I'm glad to hear that. It's like, it's not a fashion. COIL started in 2005. It's because some people say, oh, after the pandemic, it's not a fashion. It's something tangible. It has good results. Thank you, Paula. Gabriela, sorry.
Hi, hello. My name is Gabriela Prieto. I'm from Mexico City. I'm worked as a teacher in arts and design faculty at the UNAM, the University Autonomous of Mexico. And I teach art history, methodology in arts and design. And also I'm working with another university in the United States, in Texas, Texas Tech University. So, well, I teach in Mexico online. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabby. You have a very interesting background. So we will start identifying our possible potential partners, right? Thank you. Briseida?
Hello, hi, I'm Briseida. You can call me Bris. I'm from Mexico and I work for Universidad Veracruzana, and I am also an English teacher as Paula. I worked in different BA programs with students that need to take English, basic English 1 and 2. So I have been working for UV for about probably 7 years, more or less. And yeah, I'm really happy to be here with you because I would like to share and know from you as well and learn together. And also that some of my students from the different BA programs can also participate. As Paula was saying, not many people can go abroad and you know, like learn from other cultures. So I think it's a very, very, well, a great opportunity for me, for you, for them, right? So thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Brice. And who else would like to introduce himself, herself? Please don't be shy. Remember, we are going to be the students' models. So they have to break the ice too. Our students should break the ice too. Sorry, who Nuria? Nuria?
I can be the next one.
Go ahead.
My name is Nuria Cortez. I'm originally from Spain, from the north of Spain, but I'm now living in London, and well, I'm affiliated from the University of London, the Goldsmith campus. I'm a teacher in the Master in Tourism and Cultural Policy. So we work with subjects or modules about cultural and creative tourism, also regeneration of the cities, smart cities, sustainability. So that's more or less my expertise right now. But also my background is from economics and administration of business. So that part of entrepreneurship is also connected with tourism. So I'm very happy. I'm also developing the online version of our programs well, Carla is one of my colleagues. So we are trying to develop together our masters as well in online, sorry. So that's me mainly. So I'm very happy to share this forum and this platform to meet new people, new experiences for sure, and see how we can just connect the students as well. That's something that I think that it's going to be very valuable. So thank you.
Thank you, Nuria. Nice to meet you. Welcome. Herman?
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Herman Spitzer. I'm from Croatia originally, but I work in Ecuador at Pontifical Catholic University of Ecuador, no PUSE. So the subjects that I teach here are digital business strategy, international marketing, and digital planning, all in well, for the students from the graduate, no, not so undergraduate students, no. Yeah. So my background. So I finished master's degree in international trade in China, no. So yeah, that's basically about me.
Thank you, Herman. Nice to meet you. And so you can see here and another area. So please, everybody, start checking what areas might be of interest for you. Thank you. And who else would like to introduce himself, herself? Please, volunteers. I think I'm going to be like, well, Michelle. Go ahead, Michelle, please.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm from Ecuador. Someone's speaking, by the way. Okay, so my name is Michelle. I'm from Ecuador. I work at Ecotech University, or in Spanish, UBI Universidad Tecnológica Ecotech. I'm a professor in the major of international relations, and I give out the classes of geopolitics, international organizations, theory of IR, and political science. And I'm really looking forward to working with you, because a clear objective of the university is to improve our students' English abilities. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Nice to meet you. We have noticed that even when we work with Latin American countries, we have very, very huge differences in culture. Thank you. Welcome, Michelle. Paco Alvarez, please.
Hi, my name is Francisco Alvarez. Mostly people name me Paco Alvarez. I'm professor in the University of Guanajuato, Mexico. My area of thinking is the future of work entrepreneurship and technological innovation. So I'm very happy to be here to practice my English, to meet new people, have this connection with University of Veracruzana. It's one of the universities I admire for this effort of cultural and international perception of higher education. And it's a pleasure to have connection with other colleagues around the world. And very happy to do something with our group. So thank you very much. I am in movement in another state, so sorry if my audio is not good, but with all the best for everyone.
Thank you, Paco. Nice to meet you. Yes, and we are from different parts of Mexico, right? Thank you, Paco. And who else would like to introduce himself? Probably I will start calling the way they appear here in the participants. Rodrigo Lopez, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Hi, yes, for sure. Nice to meet you, everyone. So I'm Rodrigo Lopez Farias, and I'm a researcher at a public research center in Mexico called Centro Geo, Research Center for Geospatial Information Science. I teach mainly computer science subjects related with machine learning and numerical optimization. But all these fields, these disciplines are applied to solve some geospatial problems. And this is a great opportunity to develop some skills, because our center is now in a process of internationalize some activities. So nice to meet you, everyone.
Nice to meet you, Rodrigo. And I'm sure you can hear where the people are from. We have people from Latin America, but also from Europe, from the UK. So you can start identifying possible partners. Thank you and welcome,
Thank you.
Rodrigo.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Felipe Zapata, are you ready, Felipe? I don't think he's ready. Felipe, no. Marta Chavarria. Marta, are you still there?
Yes, sure, I'm here. Sorry, I don't know if you could read my message, but I'll try to do my best. I'm in a hospital right now, so I'll speak very low. Can you hear? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No. Okay, so here I go. My name is Marta Chavarria. I'm from Nicaragua. I am an English teacher at UNAM León, the oldest university in Latin America. So I'm very proud of that. I've been teaching there for 23 years. And this is not my first time in a virtual course, but it's the first time in an experience like this. So I hope I can get the best from my classmates, I would say, and from you as well, with all the experience you have.
Thank you, Marta. Nice to meet you. Yeah, you come from a huge and interesting university. Thank you. Payavi, can you please introduce yourself, Payavi? I don't know if you can open your camera. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. This is Pallavi Shettigar. I am from India. I work with Manipal Academy of Higher Education. I'm specializing myself in therapeutic dietetics. That's my core specialization. I'm heading the department. We have a 2 years program in MSc Dietetics and Applied Nutrition. So basically why I needed to join this program is basically to understand how with the interdisciplinary or transdisciplinary collaboration, how well we can bring the course up to a different level and learn newer aspects and pedagogies and all that stuff. That's the main objective of joining the program.
Okay, thank you. But well, now you're frozen, but thank you for connecting. Thank you for connecting because you are in India. It's like 11 hours and a half ahead of us. It's very, very late there, right? It's very late at night. Thank you. Thank you for joining the first synchronous session of the training. And welcome. Oh, I think she's frozen. Payavi, they didn't. Payavi, can you hear us? Can you hear me? Wow, something happened with her connection. Now, Prosperson, can you please introduce yourself? And if you could please open your camera if it is possible for you.
Thank you. My name is Prosperson. I'm from Cameroon, a country located in Central Africa. I'm specialized in higher education management. I have a master in higher education management, but my field is higher education founding policy. But no, I cannot open my camera because it's very so late in my country. It's very so late. But we have 9 o'clock, very so late. But next time I will show you my face.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Again, because you are connected, we knew it was going to be difficult. We saw there were people from Asia and Africa too, but we had to choose a schedule for this synchronous meeting. But you know, this is something when you are choosing a partner, this is something that you're going to consider also the different in time zone. And also when we have worked with people from India, from South Africa, from for example, from China, for example, or from Japan, we have had coils that are 100% asynchronous. Yes, we have coils that they never have synchronous sessions because of the difference in time zone. So this is something that you should also consider when you are just starting to design your activities, if you are going to have synchronous sessions or not. It's not compulsory. Remember, what is important is that the students communicate among them, but it doesn't have to be synchronously. Thank you, first person.
Thank you. It will be an opportunity for me because when I'm studying higher education, it will be an aspect of internalization of higher education, but I will apprend very well. I will apprend very well.
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining the training. And I don't know if I have missed someone. Have I missed?
I think it's just me, Veronica.
Hi, Carla.
I think I'm the last one. So Nuria already mentioned me because we are colleagues at Goldsmiths at the University of London. So Nuria works more on our program relating with tourism, cultural and creative tourism. And I work on another program, and that's more my area of expertise, that relates with international cultural relations. So I'm very happy, obviously, that I've already identified Michelle as a potential partner, because I also come from the area of international relations. And a lot of my students are interested in that area. So I work as Nuria also with postgraduate students that come from all over the world, but they are very interested, in developing connections with other students from, all different parts of the globe. So I'm very excited to be here and to be able to, to work with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. And well, they are asking about a WhatsApp group. Well, we can just create the WhatsApp group. The people who agree, if you could please give us or share your cell phone number so that we can create the WhatsApp group. The people who are interested. being part of the group. And I think it will be a way of communicating. Thank you. We will communicate faster there. And again, if you notice, this is like the previous step to do COIL. First, you will start doing COIL between professors, and then you will do it with your students.
I just want to inform that the recording of this session will be posted on the forum later on, because it takes a little longer.
Okay, thank you very much. I can see that they are writing the WhatsApp, well, their cell phone numbers there for the WhatsApp group, which again, I think it's a great idea. And I don't know if you want to say something else. Does anybody want to say something else? No, thank you for joining us. You know, your students will be the ones who will be very glad once you are doing the collaboration in the fall. Thank you. Well,
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I'm glad to read. Paula says that she's more confident now. Sure. Probably the first call won't be perfect because that's the way life is. But as you continue doing virtual exchanges, you will become better at it and will be able to solve problems that generally arise while doing the virtual exchange. Thank you, Carla, Nuria. Thank you, everybody. And well,
Thank you.
Thank you. If you don't have more questions, comments, we will stop the recording now and we will stop the session. Thank you.